Hi everyone, my name is Brianna Bullock, and this is my PowerPoint on enhancing employee relations in manufacturing. The importance of employee relations is not only to develop a strong relations between the company and the employees, where it can lead to better communication, where employees are able to speak and give their feedback to help the company grow or to understand their concerns. In a manufacturing company, this can be difficult due to the fact that there are different shifts. Either there's first, second, and third, or there could be swing shifts or 12-hour shifts. So it kind of make it difficult for every employee to have full access to HR, as some companies that maybe work a 8 to 5 or a 9 to 5. So with this habit being to able to bridge the gap with employee relations, it can create a good relation to help overcome turnovers, conflict, and increase morals. Some of the unique challenges manufacturing may face is that not all HR is available through all shifts. Most HR is available during business hours, which is 8 to 5 or 9 to 6 mostly. But for the second and third shift, there seems to be a gap between HR representative. Due to certain emergencies, employees may be able to reach out to get a HR agent or representative on call, but most of the time it does have to wait to the next business day in order for any follow up. Also, manufacturing companies can be a tad bit noisy and fast paced, which doesn't allow the employee to have the free will to just leave a line or their station to handle business in that manner. Some business with HR could take some time, and depending on the severity of the case or the concern, the employee may have to have someone to fill in their spot, their designated workstation to cover them. Also, in a manufacturing company, due to the fact that HR is in a designated spot, a lot of employees do feel intimidated to talk to HR face to face, or they may not want their quote unquote coworker or buddy to see them, in HR, due to it could be something that may have happened prior on the floor that they want to bring to HR attention. Most people don't want to be labeled as something as negative that follows HR in some reason, which has seems to be a big thing in manufacturing companies that I have seen personally. So those are some of the unique challenges that a manufacturing company may face when trying to build a communication or trust with their designated employees. The solution to building that gap is by creating an email system with QR codes. We can create a collaborating email address where HR will receive emails from employees. Not only will HR be able to receive incoming messages from employees, but will be able to respond to employees as well. The designated time frame for HR to respond will be 24 to 48 hours, giving the employee feedback and updates on their concern. Employees are able to email the HR team any concern they may have as far as vacation, management, favoritism, anything of that nature. The QR code will be sent to everyone within their team rooms, break rooms, locker rooms, anywhere designated where the employees will have access. Also, we will be able to create concern badges where everyone within the facility will have the HR concerns email address, physical email address, and QR code on them at all times. So, in a case of an emergency or if they have to speak with HR immediately, they are able to give that reach out through the HR concerns, and they will receive a designated time frame within 24 to 48 hours of a response. And that could be a follow up to have a one on one with HR over the phone. That could be a simple answer question through email or a follow up through email. So it's plenty of ways that this system could work. So, how the system will work is that the employee will scan the QR code or they can type in the email address manually and send an email of their concern directly to HR. Every member of the HR team will receive that incoming email. Depending on the email severity, whether it could be a ethics case or not, depending on harassment or favoritism, it will be separated throughout the department. Whoever has the most knowledge on any other answer or concern as far as vacation or policy, they may be able to answer. HR will review and reply within 24 to 48 hours. Depending on if it's a ethical issue, it will get escalated to either a generalist or a ethics investigator. Once it receives to the employee that it has went to a ethics investigation, they will receive a follow-up from the investigator to complete the investigation. If it's a simple concern, that will be answered and completed and sent back to the employee within that 24 to 48 hour time span. To implement the HR concerns collaboration email, HR will definitely have to work with IT to have the collaboration email composed and the system created. HR members will be trained on identifying and separating ethical concerns versus minor concerns. Every person on HR will update their knowledge and skills on certain policies so they'll be able to respond back to the employee with the most accurate answer. Clear instruction will be posted throughout the facility on the HR concerns, and if the employee has any additional questions, they will be able to go to their managers because HR will essentially have a meeting with the managers to discuss and go over everything with the HR concerns collaboration email so they can have a clear understanding in order to communicate that information to their employees as well. Also, the company may have a all employees meeting where first, second, and third on first, second, and third, excuse me, where everyone would be able to receive the same information about the collaboration email on all shifts, whether it's first, second, and third, or swing. All employees will have knowledge of the collaboration email so they'll be able to use it at their own discretion. The results from having the collaboration email is that everyone's voices can be heard. Everyone can speak their truth to HR and have a given response within the 24 to 48 hour time span. HR will receive positive feedback due to the fact that employees do not have to make adjustments to see HR. They can keep their interaction with HR as private as they want. They can also send emails anonymously. HR now can have a true track of the issues that lie within the facility itself, and the participation rate from employees will definitely increase due to the fact that the relationship with HR is now starting to develop and employees feel more comfortable going to HR due to the fact that they are now able to confidently speak to HR without anyone knowing that they went to HR for a given reason. The HRM concepts that I use when creating a collaboration email is Chapter 10 Employee's Voice. Everyone needs their voice. Everyone wants to be heard. Everyone wants to speak their truth and give their opinion without having judgment from others, from their teammate, peers, or management. So the collaboration email definitely help in that manner itself. It also helps with ethical HR, where it ensures concerns and handled responsibly. Where if it is a ethical case, it will be escalated to the designated responsible person to handle that case. Communication improves trust all over the board, where employees are trusting HR opinion, their judgment, trusting that their words and that their actions are safe within HR. And it gives HR the ability to build a foundation with the employees itself. And technology in HR, the smart use of the email and QR codes. That's the best thing about the new technology is that everyone is tech savvy and that snapping a picture can be easier and typing a text on your phone could be easier than scheduling time to speak with someone face to face. And the retention. Overall, it allows HR to stay on top of the relations within the company, whether it's positive or negatively. We are able to kind of foresee the over turnovers within the company and help navigate the employees to a better relations. For the future of the collaboration email, the direction for the email address will be for employees to have access to download an app that is designated to that collaboration email so that they may be able to use that email address on the go. A lot of employees do not have email addresses, and if they do, it may belong to someone else or they may not check it on a regular. So, having an app will be more convenient for everyone, especially the younger generation. Also, to be able to offer a multilingual option as well, where it can translate different languages for the employees, which some may not have English as their first language. Like I always say, tech plus empathy equals better engagement. And I think with the collaboration email, it will definitely bridge that gap and bring the engagement from the employees to HR, management, and the CEO. An HR concerns collaboration email will be great for all manufacturing companies, allowing them to stay one with their employees, allowing their employees to speak their truth, their opinions, and allowing them to have access to HR 24/7. It would allow them to have HR access on weekends, holidays, and more with the given response time of 24 to 48 hours. The employees can have a confident feeling that their voices will be heard within that time frame. This will make a big impact on any manufacturing company, providing transparency, providing trust, and building that gap where employees do feel comfortable reaching out to HR representatives. So I just want to say thank you for allowing me to share my thoughts and opinions and my journey on creating this collaboration email with you guys. And let me know your thoughts and concerns at the end. Thank you.